Good evening, Bellwood quizzers. We are in the Lancashire countryside. If you just listen, you can hear the birds twerping and tweeping and tweaking and whatever else they do. Oh, it's lovely. It's very nice and peaceful. Well, spring, I think, is finally here for today, or this afternoon. Anyway, I hope everybody is okay after last week. The 52nd week of quizzes last year was. Can you believe we've done 1 year of quizzes? That's absolutely balmy. But now, let's go for year 2. Come on, Bellwood quizzers, can we do it? I have no idea. 5 quizzes for you this week. 4 general knowledge and an 80s pop quiz. Oh, Danielle, just for you, just for you. Anyway, should we crack on with quiz number 1? I think we should. A general knowledge round, as always. 15 questions. Dead easy. Come on, let's go. Here we go. Question 1. Which North East England cathedral is the home for the shrine of St Cuthbert? I've not a clue. So which North East England cathedral is the home for the shrine of St Cuthbert? Everybody knows that one. It's a Friday. Come on. What a way to start the quiz, bloody hell. Number 2, what name is given to the covered area around a square in a cathedral or a monastery? So what name is given to the covered area around a square in a cathedral or a monastery? Ooh. I wonder how many people have cheated so far. What accompanied wattle as an old building material? So what accompanied wattle as an old building material? What is it? Come on, Danielle. Come on. What is it? Shout it out. Luna, sit. And question 4. In which US state is John F. Kennedy Space Center? So in which US state is the John F. Kennedy Space Center? Question number 4. Too easy this week, aren't they? What term is given to the building next to a cricket pitch? So what term is given to the building next to a cricket pitch? It's the cricket... one of them. Funny word. Funny word. But write it down. I'll ask Alexa on this one. Which is the next prime number after 47? So what is the next prime number after 47? Go Google it, girl, go! And number 7, which former Neighbours actor appeared in the film The Hurt Locker as Staff Sergeant Matthew Thompson? So which former Neighbours actor, you bloody galah, appeared in the film The Hurt Locker as Staff Sergeant Matthew Thompson? Ooh, tricky one that. And it's number 8. By what name is vitamin B3 also known? It's in your cereal. Go and have a quick rummage in your cupboards. By what name is vitamin B3 also known? Love these questions. Which of these cities lies furthest west? Is it Derby or Lichfield? Ooh, get your OS map out. Which of these cities lies furthest west? Is it Derby or Lichfield? Question number 9. And question number 10. What hairstyle takes its name as a resemblance for furloughs ploughed in a field? So what hairstyle takes its name from the resemblance to furrows, not furloughs, where am I? That's me. Furrows in a ploughed field. So the hairstyle that takes its name from furrows in a field. Blimey, furlough on the brain. 11. In which city does Gucci have its headquarters? So in which city does Gucci have its headquarters? Question 11. Give you a clue. No, I won't. No, I won't. I'm not going to give you a clue. Come on, Julie and Avril. Come on, Grace. Sophie's tweaking, apparently, or twerking, I don't know. 12. In which country was the fashion magazine Harper's Bazaar founded? So in which country was the fashion magazine Harper's Bazaar founded? Question 12. Ooh, what a tricky one. She is twerking, I've just read it, blimey. 13. What did the shop Freeman, Hardy and Willis sell? So what did the shop Freeman, Hardy and Willis sell? What did they sell? Oh, Julie, go and have a look in your wardrobe. And number 14, who recorded the 1979 song Forever in Blue Jeans? So who recorded the 1979 song Forever in Blue Jeans? Not a clue. Question 14 anyway. One more to go, Bellwood Quizzes. Then we can breathe. Ish. And here it is. Sharp Dressed Man was a 1983 song by which US band? So Sharp Dressed Man was a 1983 song by which US band? So, some tricky ones in there, wasn't there? Yeah, they were all tricky, to be honest. Shall we mark quiz number 1? Come on then. Which North East England cathedral has its home of the shrine of St Cuthbert? And that's Durham Cathedral. Yeah, I'd never have known that one. You could have put anything down, to be honest. It makes no difference. And number 2, what name is given to the covered area around a square in a cathedral or monastery? That's the cloister. Of course it is. And number 3, what accompanied wattle as an old building material? That was daub, and it was wattle and daub. There we go. Educational, aren't we? Yeah. Number 4, in which US state is the JFK Space Center? That's in, Florida. Oranges. Number 5, what term is given to the building next to a cricket pitch? That's a cricket pavilion. And number 6, what's the next prime number after 47? Anybody getting this? You're right, it was 53. Well done, well done, well cheated. Number 7, which former Neighbours actor appeared in the film The Hurt Locker as Staff Sergeant Matthew Thompson? You could have guessed, really. You might get it right, you might get it wrong. It was Guy Pearce. Of course it was, whoever he was. Number 8, what's the name vitamin B is also known as? It's also known as niacin. Number 9, which of these cities lies furthest west? Is it Derby or Lichfield? It is Lichfield by 8 miles. I've just made that up. Number 10, what hairstyle takes its name from the resemblance of furrows in a ploughed field? That's cornrows. 11, what city did Gucci have its headquarters? That's in Florence, in Italy. You could just put Italy down, we don't mind. Number 12, in what country was the fashion magazine Harper's Bazaar founded? Could have guessed that one, I reckon. USA. Well done if you got it right, well done. At 13, what did the shop Freeman, Hardy and Willis sell? Everybody, 1, 2, 3. Shoes. You're right, it was, yes. 14, who recorded the 1979 song Forever Blue Jeans? That was Mr. Neil Diamond. 15, Sharp Dressed Man was a 1983 song by which US band? Oh, anybody get this one? It was by ZZ Top. Of course it was. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, tot up your scores out of 15, and let's see how you did, Bellwood Quizzers. Come on, it's Friday. It's crunchy. A slow start, Andy. It doesn't matter with a 7. It just doesn't matter. Zoe got a 9. Kev with an 8. Dad with a 7. Stuart, 19. Interesting. Yeah. Sophie, 12. Cha-ching. Well done. Jane and John, good evening. 11. Good score to start this week. Well done. Guy, I'd be happy with a 10 as well. Somebody else got an 11. Avril and Julie. Oh, it's a tricky one this week. Our Jules with a 9. Somebody else got 13. Fabulous. Oh, Mandy, top of the class. Have a glass. Mimma Markets for Friday with a 10. Well done. Somebody else got 10. Stuart, 10. You've not got your glasses on. Have another drink. Why not? Barbara, 13. Nice car. Want to show me what it can do? Grace, 11. You knew the shoes. Fabulous. Danielle, 10 out of 50. That's a solid start. Jane Cheetah, Stuart, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Absolutely ridiculous, Stuart. You need your glasses on. Hope you've not dropped your gin glasses. Richard Dixon, 11. Oh, Shelley, a poor 4. Blimey, you must have no internet. 13 for somebody else. Janice, well done. Peter, Andre with an 11. Mark with an 11. Fabulous. Katie, good evening. Would you like a bread roll? A 9. Good score. So, Bellwood Quizzers, we've just moved somewhere else into the park, and isn't it beautiful? Isn't it absolutely beautiful? There we go. Anyway, let's crack on with quiz number 2. Are we ready? Come on, Bellwood. Here we go. Quiz number 2. Shabba. Here we go. Which item of leisure wear derives its name from an atoll in the Pacific Ocean? So which item of leisure wear derives its name from an atoll in the Pacific Ocean? And question number 2. The company Birkenstock is famous for selling what type of clothing? So the company Birkenstock is famous for selling what type of clothing? Oof. Oof. I wonder if they got them from Freedom Hartley Willis. Oof. And number 3. Charlie Brooks played which character in EastEnders? Charlie Brooks played which character in EastEnders? Danielle knows that one. I can see it now. Oh, write it down, Carl. Write it down. It's such a body. Question number 4. Man Alive is a traditional bingo call for which number? So Man Alive is a traditional bingo call for which number? It does rhyme. You're right, yeah. You're right, Julie. Write it down quick. Come on, quick. Avril knows. And number 5. What is the background colour of the Swedish flag? So what is the background colour of the Swedish flag? Question 5. And question number 6, who had a 1978 hit with Baker Street? So who had a 1978 hit with Baker Street? Why did you wait on Baker Street? Kev could get his trombone out. Actually, no, better not. Number 7, which airport was previously known as Herne? So which airport was previously known as Herne Airport? But what's it called now? It's somewhere in the UK. So previously known as Herne Airport. What's it called now? Question 7. Google it quick. And question number 8. Which company bought the Rover Group in 1994? Which company bought the Rover Group in 1994? And here comes number 9. In which decade was the Angel of the North completed? So in which decade was the Angel of the North completed? And question number 10. Christchurch lies on which island of the New Zealand? So Christchurch lies on which island of New Zealand? So is it that island or the other island or that island? Which one is it? Just write it down. Come on, Bellwood quizzes. And question number 11. In the film, in which film should I say? In which film did the Minions first appear? So in which film did the Minions first appear? What was that film called? I don't know what that noise was. A load of rubbish. Here's number 12. What is the name of Pongo's owner in 101 Dalmatian? So what is the name of Pongo's owner in 101 Dalmatians? So what's the name of Pongo's owner? Question 12. Tricky those. And question number 13. What is Cogsworth in the film Beauty and the Beast? So what is Cogsworth in the film Beauty and the Beast? So what is Cogsworth? Question 13, Bellwood quizzes, 2 more to go. Question 14, You Can Fly and A Pirate's Life are songs from which 1953 film? You Can Fly and A Pirate's Life are songs from which 1953 film? Not a clue. And the last one, which character was voiced by Eddie Murphy in the Shrek series? So which character was voiced by Eddie Murphy in the Shrek series? Oh, come on, Shelley, you know that one. Janice knows that one, I'm sure. Write it down, Bellwood quizzes. Well, that wasn't too bad, was it? Some tricky ones, but not too bad. Let's give it a scoring. Come on then, let's go. So question 1, which item of leisurewear derives its name from an atoll in the Pacific Ocean? That's the Bikini Atoll. Of course it is. You got yours on tonight, Kev. Number 2, the company Birkenstock is famous for selling what type of shoes? That's clothing. You can have sandals, whatever you want. It's fine, it doesn't matter. Number 3, Charlie Brooks played which character in EastEnders? That was Janine Batcher. Janine. Number 4, Man Alive is a traditional bingo call for which number? Man Alive, number 5. Never have guessed that. Number 5, what is the background colour of a Swedish flag? And that's blue. Number 6, who had a 1978 hit with Baker Street? That was Jerry. Where did that come from? Jerry Rafferty. 7, which airport was previously known as Herne Airport, and it's now called Bournemouth? Number 8, which company bought the Rover Group in 1994? Why did they bother? BMW. Number 9, in which decade was the Angel of the North completed? It was in the 1990s. It was 1998. Wow, seems ages ago, that, doesn't it? Christchurch lies on which island of New Zealand? It's on the South Island. And number 11, in which film did the Minions first appear? That was Despicable Me. Could have had a guess at that one, I think. 12, what's the name of Pongo's owner in 101 Dalmatians? That's Roger. 13, what is Cogsworth in the film Beauty and the Beast? Cogsworth is a clock. Of course he is. 14, You Can Fly and A Pirate's Life are all songs from which 1953 film? That's Peter Pan. There we go. And number 15, the character was voiced by Eddie Murphy in the Shrek series. What was that character? It was a donkey. There we go. Tot up your scores out of 15. Let's see how you did. Come on. Some tricky ones in there, wasn't there? Mark, good score, 13. Well done. Stuart's got his glasses on now. I'm sure he's got a 12. He's on fire. Zoe, you're on fire. Must be on the cocktails. Going down as normal, Dad. 5. Well done. Somebody else got a 10. Andy with a consistent 7. Fabulous. Cat, 11. I think you typed 1 twice. Mandy from the other side at Bond. Well done, 11. Yes. Janice with a 9. Somebody else got 12. Boom Taylors, 14. Well done. Pete with a 12. Awesome. Sophie with a 13. Kathy with a 13. Julian Avril with a 10. Oh dear me, Julian Avril. Richard with a 12. Yes. Lady Amanda, hello, with a 12. Fabulous. Shelley, what's going on this week? You might need a cup of Bovril. Barbara, 13. Good score. Jane with a 12. Nikki and Ian, 11. Fabulous. Guy with a 9. Somebody else got 13. Well done. 13, and be happy with that. I would as well, Grace. Have a gin. Have a gin. You deserve one. Danielle, 11. Woof. And Katie, 11. Unless I return. Do you know what? That story is there to tell, isn't it? But not here. It's fabulous. I'll never ever forget that. Shelley, you're on your own. Well, thanks for joining in anyway. Just cheat. Just put 14s down. Nobody will know. Judith with an 11. Fabulous. Well done, Bellwood Quizzers. Well, a couple of tricky quizzes, I thought. Tricky quizzes, them two. Let's have a quick 60-second break. Then we'll come back and do quiz 3. Then we can have a nice lie down. So see you in a minute. Toodaloo. Ooh, it does go quick, that 1 minute, doesn't it? It really does. Anyway, hello, welcome back, Bellwood Quizzers. We're getting there, we're getting there. Quiz number 3 next. Good, good, good. Anyway, should we do quiz number 3 and then we can have a nice break? I'm just looking at the questions there. Good luck. Here we go, Bellwood Quizzers. Quiz number 3. Come on. Spooky music to keep it going. So here we go. Question number 1. Who played Crystal Carrington in the 1980s TV series Dynasty? So who played Crystal Carrington in the 1980s TV series Dynasty or Dynasty? Who played Crystal Carrington? Question 1. Google it quick. And question number 2, who presents DIY SOS, The Big Build? So who presents DIY SOS, The Big Build? What's the presenter's name? Question number 3, best question of the night. Morse code was invented in which century? So Morse code was invented in which century? Question 3. Beep, 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 beep. And question number 4. We've heard it all last year. Which article of the European Union must be triggered for a country to signal its withdrawal? So which article number what? Of the European Union must be triggered for a country to signal its withdrawal. So it was Article something. We heard all about it last year. Do you remember what it was called? And number 5, which company manufactured the Camel Fighter aircraft. So Camel. So which company manufactured the Camel fighter aircraft? Camel is the name of it, but it was called something Camel. That was it, Danielle. Yes. Grace knows it too. In which nation is the Solidarity Trade Union founded? So in which nation was the Solidarity Trade Union founded? Question 6. So in which nation was the Solidarity Trade Union founded? Come on, Bellwood Quizzes. Here's number 7 already. Which age preceded the Iron Age? So which age preceded the Iron Age? Dead easy. Was it the Teflon age? Or the aluminum, as they say across the pond? Is number 8. What's the medical name for the gullet? A beautiful question. What's the medical name for the gullet? Question 8. And why not? What shape is a chevron? Question number 9. What shape is a chevron? Question number 9. These questions are fantastic. And question number 10. Which ship was the subject of a 1958 film, A Night to Remember? So which ship was the subject of the 1958 film, A Night to Remember? 11. What is the name of the black cap worn at graduation ceremonies? So what's the name of the black cap worn at graduation ceremonies? Question 11. And number 12, what name is given to the first day of Lent? So what name is given to the first day of Lent? I'm just seeing Shelley and Mandy kicking off here. Mandy's smart, but I'm not thick and I'm uneducated, you're not. Well, she was only messing in clay for 5 years down in London. Come on, Shelley. Number 13, Wild Wood was an album released in 1993 by which singer? Wild Wood was an album released in 1993 by which singer? It was just cabbage clay everywhere. Everywhere it was. Cabbage clay in the green cabbage car that stunk of cabbage. That was some years ago, wasn't it, man? Blimey. At 14, who starred as James West in the 1999 film Wild Wild West? So a really famous actor. So who starred as James West in the 1999 film, The Wild Wild West? Yeehaw! And question 15, who had a 1981 hit with Checkered Love? Not a clue. Who had a 1981 hit with the hit, Checkered Love? Not a clue, but write it down if you do, or Google it very quickly. So, quiz 3. Ooh, tricky-ish one that, wasn't it? Shall we? Let's do it. Here we go. Question 1. Who played Crystal Carrington in the 1980s TV series Dynasty? That was Linda Evans. Number 2. Who presents DIY SOS, The Big Build? Nick Knowles. 3. Morse code was invented in which century? The 19th century, and it was in the 1830s. Can you believe that? It's mad, isn't it? Number 4, which article of European Union must be triggered by the country to signal its withdrawal? That's Article 50. We heard lots about that last year, didn't we? Number 5, which company manufactured the Camel fighter aircraft? Aircraft. It's the Sopwith camel. There you go. 6. In which nation was the Solidarity Trade Union founded? That was in Poland. And number 7. Which age precedes the Iron Age? And that was the Bronze Age. Number 8. What is the medical name for the gullet? And that's the esophagus. 9. What shape is a chevron? Best question of the night. It is V-shaped. What shape is a chevron? It is V-shaped. And number 10. Which ship is subject to the 1958 film A Night to Remember? And of course, it was the Titanic. Of course it was. 11. What's the name of the black cap worn in a graduation ceremony? I'll try and say that again. It was a mortarboard. 12. What name is given to the first day of Lent? That's Ash Wednesday. 13. Wild Wood is an album released in 1993 by which singer? That's Paul Weller. And 14. Who starred as James West in the 1999 film Wild Wild West? That was Will Smith. Of course it was. Oh, I thought it was. Well, write it down. At 15. Who had a 1981 hit with Checkered Love? Oh, of course it was. It was Kim Wilde. Of course. You keep me hanging on. Anyway, tot up your scores. Let's see who's the brain box. Come on. Oh, look at me tulips. So let's see if Mandy and Shelley have made up now. Mandy, why don't you just give her a piece of crockery? Janice, 5. Don't worry about it. It's all right. Shelley with an 8, you see? You're improving, Shelley. That fight in you is better. Zoe with a 10. Cocktail still flowing. Nikki and Ian, 14. That's a very good score. Be proud. Kev with a 9. Somebody else with a 10. Didn't get the Nick Knowles question right, but he was the one of the 5. Was he? Oh, you do get a bonus point. Yeah, I have 2 bonus points because Nick Knowles was on a flight once to Orlando with you. Yeah. In fact, you can have a few taken away for that. Jane and John with a 12, good score. Guy with a 10. Kathy, 11, very well done. Julian Averill, 9. Cabbage Lady, 13. Well done, Mans, 13. Barbara with a 12. Mark, 8. Doesn't matter, it's fine. 14. You are getting better, Sophie. 14. Have another drink. Katie Walker, 11. Well done, Katie. Fabulous score, well done. Pete with a 13. Andy with 9. 10 for Danielle and Carl. Well done. 9 out of 15 for somebody else. Don't know who you are. Mim and Mark with a 12. I'm losing my voice again. Richard Dixon with an 11. Well done. Grace with an 11. Good score, that, Grace. Judith with a 12. And somebody else got 14. Well done, Bellwood Quizzers. Right then, off you pop, and we'll see you in a few minutes. Let's go and fill up our glasses, have a little break and a rest, and then only 2 quizzes to do. Oh, we finish off with 80s pop. Oh, it's going to go one or 2 ways, that one. Right, Bellwood Quizzers, Shabba. Well, welcome back. What a lovely bit of blossom. Oh. Anyway, hello. Welcome back to Bellwood Quizzes. Hope you're suitably refreshed. Cheers, it's Friday. Oh, that hits the spot. Anyway, should we crack on with another general knowledge, and then we've got an 80s pop. Good luck on this one. Let's crack on with quiz number 4. Come on. Grace, you'll love the 80s pop questions. Here we go. What word can mean both an aisle between seats and a portable bridge for getting off and on a boat? So question 1, what word can mean both an aisle between seats and a portable bridge for getting on and off a boat? Oh, tricky. And question number 2, what colour are the flowers on the wild garlic plant? So what colour are the flowers on the wild garlic plant? Question number 2. I know a couple of old timers that might get that one right because we gave them some wild garlic the other week. Number 3, Whitby is on the coast of which sea? So Whitby is on the coast of which sea? What sea is Whitby on? Question 3. And question number 4, what term is given to the surgery carried out through small incisions? So what term is given to the surgery carried out through small incisions? We give that type of surgery a name. It's sort of surgery. What's it called? Come on. And question number 5, on which part of the body would you find the bridge? On which part of the body would you find the bridge? Question number 5, dead easy. And here we go, here's one to get the brain going. Number 6, the brain is mostly composed of which substance? So the brain is mostly composed of which substance? Question number 6. What are you on about? I don't know. And question number 7, the tendon at the top of a heel is named after which mythological Greek figure? So the tendon at the top of the heel is named after which Greek figure? Mythological, there we go. The tendon at the top of which heel? Anyway, got it, yeah, move on. At number 8, to which distance does the 20 in 2020 vision refer to? God, what am I doing? I can't see it, that's why. To which distance does the 20 in 2020 vision refer to? So what does that 20 refer to? If that makes sense. Probably not, done for me. Number 9, what is the most common blood type? Don't put red. What's the most common blood type? Question number 9. Got the word now, mythological. Why couldn't I say that before? Crazy. So what's the most common blood type? Question 9. Here's number 10. How many blackbirds were mentioned in Sing a Song of Sixpence? So how many blackbirds were mentioned in Sing a Song of Sixpence? And question number 11, what type of creature is a mud skipper? So what type of creature is a mud skipper? Question 11. Come on, you mud skipper. And question number 12, in which city is the 101 Dalmatians set? So in which city is 101 Dalmatians set? Second question of the 101 Dalmatians tonight. Oh, good Lord. So what city is it set in? Question 12. Not in the UK, I'll give you that. Or it might be, I don't know. And question number 13. Let's Hear It for the Boy featured on the soundtrack of which 1984 film? So Let's Hear It for the Boy featured on the soundtrack of which 1984 film? Question number 13. And question number 14. What word can mean both a small earring and a breeding stable? So what word can mean both a small earring and a breeding stable? Question 14. One more to go. And question 15. What sport does the LTA oversee? So what sport does the LTA, Lima Tango Alpha, for all those people out there, what does that sport oversee? Question 15. Oh, Bellwood quizzes, we've done well. So, what did we think to that one? Do you like the garden? Yeah, been out just picking bits all day. It's been lovely, isn't it? It's gorgeous. Yeah. Anyway, question number 1 of quiz 4. Here we go. What word can mean both an aisle between seats and a portable bridge for getting on and off a boat? That's a gangway. Of course it is. It's not an aisle. Number 2. What colour are the flowers on wild garlic? They are white. 3. Whitby is on the coast of which sea? And that's the North Sea. Number 4. What term is given to the surgery carried out through a small incision? That's keyhole surgery. Of course it is. Number 5, on which part of the body would you find the bridge? That is your conch, your nose. Number 6, the brain is mostly composed of which substance? Mine's at least that. Water. There you go, approximately 75%. I think I've got about 90% tonight. 7, the tendon at the top of the heel is named after which mythological Greek figure? Yes, that's the Achilles heel. 8, to what distance does the 20 in 2020 vision refer to? And it refers to 20 feet. There we go. Number 9, what's the most common blood type? That's type O. Number 10, how many blackbirds were mentioned in the song Sing a Song of Sixpence? There was 24. There was indeed. 11, what type of creature is a mud skipper? It's a fish. 12, in which city is 101 Dalmatians set? It's in London. 13, Let's Hear It for the Boy featured on the soundtrack for which 1984 film? Footloose. Footloose. Well done if you got that one right. And 14, what word can mean both a small earring and a breeding stable? That's a stud. And 15, what sports do the LTA oversee? That's tennis. Is it the Lawn Tennis Association? Something like that. Anyway, tot up your scores. Let's see how you did. One more quiz to go. Come on! Grace is looking forward to the pop quiz. Don't get too excited, Grace. It's not that good. It's just 15 questions on 80s pop. That's it. But anyway, there we go. So 14 somebody got there. Well done. Just to let you know, if your picture doesn't show up, like that 14 doesn't, when we've finished the quiz, if you just go back onto it, there's like a little link that you can click to give ecamm, the program that we use, permission. And then your picture will pop up perfectly nice. There we go. Andy, 11. Well done, Andy. Good score. Zoe, 13. You're getting better. Mandy from the other side of the pond. Hello, the USA. 13. Isn't it amazing technology? Janice with a 12. Jane and John with a 13. Lady A. Hello, Lady A. 13. Well done. Kathy, full house. Fabulous. Well done. Katie with a 12. Good score, Katie. Julian Everett, 11. Ooh, getting better. Shelley with a 10, yes. Michelle, cha-ching, 15. Stuart, cha-ching, glasses on, glasses in gear. Well done. Barbara, 13. You got a huge 13. Well done. Nikki and Ian, 13. Fabulous, darlings. 12 out of 15 for somebody else. Richard Dixon, smashed it. Well done. Guy, happy with a 12. I would be as well. Pete with a 14. Mark and Mim with 10. Sophie with a 13. Well done. Judith with a 12. Mark with a 13. Everybody's doing well here. Danielle, 11. Solid score. Grace, you're on your own. Bring on the 80s quiz. Hey, as long as you're not dancing, that's all right. Rev up 11. Back to 7. All revved up, Dad. Brilliant. Well done. Last quiz to go. Come on. So, the last quiz to go of tonight. It's an 80s pop quiz. So, it's just questions about 80s pop. Mum and Dad, go put the kettle on. Don't worry about this one. Just give yourself, I don't know, a couple. Anyway, come on, Bellwood Quizzers. Let's go. Last quiz of the night. 80s pop quiz. Shabba. Here we go. When your world is full of strange arrangements and gravity won't put you through was an opening line for which 1982 song? So when the world is full of strange arrangements and gravity won't pull you through is the opening line of which 1982 song? You can give me the song and the band if you want, if you're dead clever. At number 2, Celebration and Get Down on It were 1980s hits for which band? What was the band called? Ooh, number 2, come on. Here comes number 3, Dancing with Tears in My Eyes. Oh dear, daft fool. Was a 1984 hit for which band? So Dancing with Tears in My Eyes. Bloody dangerous, that. Could knock somebody over. In 1984, it was a hit for which band? Which band? Dancing with Tears in My Eyes. Do you remember that one? Any teenage discos? At number 4, which band did Prince record Purple Rain? So with which band did Prince record Purple Rain? So it was Prince and... So there you go. Half the answer for you. And there you go. So Prince recorded Purple Rain with which band? Question number 4. Here's number 5. Hounds of Love was a 1985 album by which singer? Hounds of Love was a 1985 album by which singer? Question 5. At number 6, who released the 1984 song The Riddle? So who released the 1984? I can't believe it's 1984. The Riddle. Good song. 1984. I was only about 6 then. And number 7, which group's debut album was entitled Welcome to the Pleasure Dome? So which group's debut album was entitled Welcome to the Pleasure Dome? Question 7. What band was Welcome to the Pleasure Dome? Naughty things. And number 8, There's No Time for Us, There's No Place for Us are opening lyrics from which song by Queen? So I've given you the band, just tell me the song. There are no time for us, or there's no time for us, there's no place for us are the opening lyrics for which song by Queen? Never get that one. At number 9, Bernard Sumner and Peter Hook are co-founders of Joy Division and which other band? So Bernard Sumner and Peter Hook were co-founders of Joy Division and which other band? Question 9. Question 10. Invisible Touch. Ow. Who did that? I don't know. It was a 1986 single, an album for which group? So 1986, Invisible Touch was a single and an album by which group? Oh, do you remember? Come on, Avril. Oof, you were out discoing to that one. And number 11, in which year did Madonna release the album Like a Virgin? So in which year did Madonna release the album Like a Virgin? Question 11. And 12. Guilty Feet Have Got No Rhythm is a lyric from which 1984 song? Guilty Feet Have Got No Rhythm. I've got to say it, not the way it sings, otherwise you'll get it straight away. Is a lyric from which 1984 song? 13. Released in 1987, The Hit Factory was a compilation of hits by which 3 music producers? So released in 1987, The Hit Factory was a compilation of hits by which 3 music producers? Think of massive music producers in the 80s. And you've got the answers. There you go. 14. The band Ha-Ha were formed in which country? Shelley will get this one. You were in a hotel with them once in the 80s. The band Aha was formed in which country? I got Morton's autograph on my scarf. I've never washed it since. The band Aha were formed in which country? Only joking, it wasn't you. You got something signed anyway. 15. Here we go. Last question. That was quick. Lessons in Love was a 1986 single by which group? Lessons in Love was a 1986 single by which group? Well, I didn't think that was too bad. Look at the trees in the garden, aren't they beautiful? Beautiful. Anyway, shall we mark 80s pop because we've got 3 minutes to go and it's on the hour. Come on. So question 1. When your world is full of strange arrangements and gravity won't pull you through is the opening line to which 1982 song? That was The Look of Love by ABC. Of course it was. Number 2. Celebration and Get Down On It were 1980s hits for which band? That was Kool and the Gang. Oh, of course it was. Number 3, Dancing with Tears in My Eyes in 1984 was a hit for which band? That was Ultravox. It's a tricky one, that. 4, which band did Prince record Purple Rain with? That was The Revolution. Oh, of course it was. 5, Hounds of Love was a 1985 album by which singer? That was Kate Bush. And number 6, who released the 1984 song The Riddle? Nick Kershaw. Nick Kershaw. 7, which group's debut album was entitled Welcome to the Pleasure Dome? Of course, that was Frankie Goes to Hollywood. And number 8, There's No Time for Us, There's No Place for Us are the opening lyrics to which song by Queen? And that's Who Wants to Live Forever. I would never have got that one. But if you're a Queen fan, you'd have smashed it. At 9, Bernard Sumner and Peter Hook were co-founders of Joy Division and which other band? And that was New Order. And number 10, Invisible Touch, was a 1986 single and album for which group? That was for Genesis. 11, in what year did Madonna release the album Like a Virgin? That was 1984, blimey. 12, Guilty Feet Have Got No Rhythm is the lyric from which 1984 song? And that was Careless Whisper by George Michael. Oh, I used to have that on my tapes, play it in the car. Oh, Carl. Oh, Dan. Oh God. 13, released in 1987, The Hit Factory was a compilation of hits by which 3 music producers? And that was Stock, Aitken and Waterman. Of course it was. Stock, Aitken, classic. 14, the band Aha was founded in which country? They were in Norway. And number 15 of your 80s pop, Lessons in Love was a 1986 single by which group? And that was Level 42. So tot up your scores out of 15 and your total score out of 75. And let's see who is this week's Bellwood Brain Box. Come on. Shelley, his pink Speedos were fab. I never had pink Speedos. Cheeky devils. Only 8, Zoe. Oh, Lord. Coffee up. Yeah, I don't blame it at 0. It's all right, Dad. Don't worry about it. Jane and John. Yes. Smashed it. Well done. Janice with a 5. Somebody else with an 11. Kev with a 10. Somebody else got 12. My Kind of Round 9:53, my age. Good score, Andy, well done. Another 15, Stuart, you've smashed it this week, well done. Boom, Lady Amanda, 66. Clickety clicks, well done, good score this week, mans, well done. Mandy with an 11, Grace 14. 80s, all about the 80s, Grace. 14, Nick Hayward let me down on a full out. Ah, good try though. You got the Nick bit right, so 14 and a half. You have that. Mark, 15 gives you a 60, well done. Love 80s, 15, Michelle, you're welcome. Pete with a 12, 63, well done, Pete, awesome. 57, you're welcome. Guy with a 51 total, good score. Barbara with a 13, Stuart 63, come on, well done. Morton Harkitts, indeed it was Morton Harkitts. Nick and Ian 11, that gives you 61. I'd be very pleased with that. Well done, Nick and Ian. Fabulous to have you on board. Julie not saying. Have a brandy, love, have a brandy. Kathy with a 14. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Come off it, you lying toe rags. I'm putting that up again because that's a load of rubbish. You were too young. Right, just you wait till I see you in 2028. 63 for Jane and John. Good score. Well done. 64, Sophie. Oh, fabulous. 37. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, Janice. Nobody's counting. 62, Richard. Fabulous. Absolutely smashed it. What, you've dropped the plate? What's going on? 60 from to the side of pond. Well done, mans. 56 for Katie. See you soon. Yes. Michelle. 70. Wow. I think that is the first 70. That's fantastic. Well done. That deserves a round of applause. There you go, Michelle. Awesome score. Well done. Barbara, that is a good score. 64. You're welcome. Terrible 38. But you enjoy. That's all that matters, Shelley. Doesn't matter. Should have been listening to more music in the 80s, Judith. Doesn't matter, Judith. You're probably out dancing. 53. You're welcome, Gracie. Kev, you're welcome. 65, Kathy. 65 for Karen. You're welcome, you're welcome. Kathy, Danielle, thanks for another... You're welcome, Danielle. You're absolutely welcome. Well, Bellwood Quizzes, another week has been wrapped up, boxed and bagged and sent back to Amazon. But we will see you next week. Maybe outdoors if the weather's nicer. Probably not. For week 54. Do you think we can get up to about 80 or 100? Then I must have a lie down. Anyway, look after yourself, stay safe. If you're going away on holiday, the traffic light system will probably change. Who knows? But we will see you next week from somewhere. Shabba. Bye.